Okay. As you may have noticed, we are not in the typical podcast setup. We are here on my bed. I have all my school supplies, or what I think are most of my school supplies. I haven't gone shopping yet. But we are here with my school supplies, my backpacks and all that, because we're going to be talking about how to mentally prepare for school. I know this is something that a lot of people are really anxious about. I used to be super anxious about it, but ever since I started, implementing these things into my every start of the school year, I've been ready to go. I've been so ready, prepared. I've been feeling confident the moment I walk into school. And I'm going to be sharing those tips and tricks with you today as I show you some of my school supplies and some of my own tips and tricks that I like to use getting into school as well. Okay, now the first thing you want to do is you really want to get into a positive mindset about school. If you're obviously anxiety, getting nervous, getting excited even, are all very valid emotions. Keep that in mind. These are valid emotions. You're entering a new school year. You might be an upcoming senior and this might be a super busy year, or an upcoming junior like I am, and it's going to be a super busy year full of testing, touring colleges, and all that stuff. Just acknowledge your feelings. Tell yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, these feelings are normal. I'm allowed to feel nervous for school. I am allowed to feel like this. It's only normal. It's a new school year, new people, and what you need to keep in mind is that it's okay to feel these things. It is completely valid. Trust me, everyone feels at some point or another. And what I like to do, especially as it gets closer to the first day of school, I love to visualize me walking confidently into school. I know a lot of people are not going to want to do this, but trust me, it's going to help you so much. Just visualize yourself walking to school confidently. You look good, you smell good, you feel good about the day, you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you know who you're meeting with. You have friends who you might meet with in the morning, which is something that I really like to do. Make sure you have someone who you can at least look forward to seeing at school, at least one person. I know you might not like anyone at school, but if you just have one person who you can look forward to seeing and saying hi to every morning, that's already a win. Just visualize yourself being prepared. It's really going to influence your mood and influence the way you act and behave, especially in school. On the first day, I know it's really nervous, really nerve-wracking, and you really want to focus on the positive opportunities. Obviously, new classes, that's a really big thing. Focus on the new friends you can make. If you don't have any friends in a class, who do you want to be friends with? Keep that in mind. You can make new friends. It's a new school year. You can make new friends. You can keep your old friends. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. Work on a project with people you've never talked to. Get to know them. Really be interested in getting to know them. Be interested in the class you're taking. Be interested in, doing all this. And what I like to do as well is I like to set a goal for myself for the first week at least, because it just makes me work for something. For example, my goal is to try and make at least one new friend or talk to one new person in one of my classes. That's it. That's one of my goals. It can be your goal as well if that's something you're working for. You can have a completely new goal if that's what you prefer. But just having a goal and trying to work for something can also help, just so you're less nervous. You're like, okay, this is what I want to do. It's the only thing I want to do, and that's okay. Just try to prepare yourself for the first day of school. The first day is obviously going to be nerve-wracking, as it usually is, and that's okay. Okay, now we're going to talk about practical preparation tips. Some of the most important things, like getting your school supplies ready, setting a schedule for yourself for the upcoming school year, which is what I will be talking about. And I will also be making a video of my own schedule, come with me to school type video. Anyway, first things first, you really want to organize your school supplies. Think about the classes you're taking. If you have friends who have already taken those classes, ask them what you need. And, in the syllabus, which you typically get on the first day of your class, it should tell you, or you can ask your teacher what you need or what you should be prepared to, what they are expecting. Sorry. I know a lot of my classes I need notebooks for, so I have 4, I think. This one's a college ruled notebook, which I really prefer to use rather than wide ruled. Wide ruled, just, I feel like it's too big of space and I can't write everything I want to. And college ruled, I can really just keep all my stuff organized. Sometimes I buy fun little notebooks just to keep me excited for the school year. You should definitely do that too. I have a bunch of blue notebooks because blue is literally my favorite color, if you can't tell. Just if you are organized, it's really going to reduce the amount of stress you have, because you're going to go in feeling prepared. You're going to be like, yes, I have a pen to write with. Yes, I have a notebook. And speaking about having a pen to write with, I like to use this pencil pouch. I got it for freshman year, so I got it for all of high school. I have a bunch of sticky notes, pencils, pens, anything you can think of, colored pencils, anything that I could possibly need, which this has saved me from so much. I always have a pencil ready, a pen ready, whatever I need. Also, something really important, binders. This is a thin binder because it's my choir binder, but just having a binder to keep like a binder per class is what I like to do, because it just helps keep me organized. And I also only take 4 classes a day, so it really just helps me. And I also, if I have really important papers, I like to put them in this thing. This will usually be organized, or like I'll keep in mind what I need in each of the little folders. Obviously, having backpacks is important, that they fit everything you need. These have a lot of little pouches and everything, and there's one right there on the side for my water bottles. These open like this, so it's easier to get your stuff in and out. Just get things that are actually going to help you, not things that just look cute. That's all I want to say for that. Obviously, planning, what I like to do is plan my outfit, because I'm that person who always wears a cute outfit to school. Plan my outfit the night before. I will literally put it in the bathroom, because that's, as soon as I wake up, I will go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, take a shower, get ready, you know, do all that stuff, which I will share my official schedule with you once the first day of school is actually here. If you feel prepared the night before, you're not gonna have to stress in the morning and be like, what am I wearing? What am I doing? How much time is it gonna take me to get ready? Oh my god, I'm gonna be late. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So you're not gonna have to worry about that as much. Even if it's just a really simple routine, like get up, get dressed, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, it's gonna help you out so much if you at least have somewhat of an idea of what you're gonna be doing in the morning. I'm a little bit extra, and I like to, you know, do a lot before the night before. So like, I'll lay everything out, I'll put my backpack where it needs to be before I need to go, I'll make sure I have everything I need in my purse, all of that, so just so I'm ready for that day, so I don't feel so stressed out. And of course, the most important thing, once you get to school, you need to make sure you know where your classes are. Make sure you have your schedule ready. Be like, okay, I have this class first period, I have this class second period. How much time is it going to take me to get there? Obviously, the first few days of school, they're going to be very, very lenient for you getting from class to class on time, because they know you're trying to find them, and you know it's really complicated. I know I'm going to have to be a quick little runner, because I have my classes on the 3rd floor, and then I have my other classes in another building. That's a problem that I'm going to deal with later. But just make sure you know where your classrooms are, your room numbers, know somewhere where they are. Of course, make sure you're familiar maybe with the teacher. Maybe ask someone who's had that teacher already how this teacher is like, what you need to be prepared for, any of that. And of course, reading over the syllabus is going to help you out so much. Okay, now we're going to talk about mental strategies for confidence, which I know a lot of people struggle with. I will literally walk you through what I like to do if I want to make a new friend, or if there's someone that I really want to talk to or work on a project with. I will tell you how I do that. Usually 9 times out of 10 it's successful. Now, preparing for social interactions. I know this is difficult, because usually there will be people who you have not seen all summer, and you're like, oh no, what do I do? Like, how do I start talking to this person again? Personally, for me, the easiest way for me to do that is I like to text someone before I see them typically. So I'll be like, a really quick, hey, how's your summer been? Haven't talked in a bit. Some people will get bothered by that, but if you just have the confidence to at least do it, it's okay. Like, even if they don't seem that interested, if you see them at school, trust that's gonna be okay. If you want to reconnect with someone in person, which typically the best way to do is in person, the best way to do it is to compliment them. Because if you compliment them, they're gonna feel appreciated. And you have to genuinely mean the compliment. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. Mean the compliment. Like, if you like someone's earrings, tell them, hey, I like your earrings. If you like someone's makeup, be like, hey, your makeup's cute. And then if they say something back like, thank you so much, which is the typical response, you can then follow that up with a follow-up question. Where did you get your lip liner? Where did you get your concealer? It looks amazing. How is your skin so clear? Just making sure to show them you're interested and actually listen to what they're saying instead of letting it go through one ear and out the other. That really is the easiest thing to do, especially if you already know this person. You're like just trying to start a conversation back up, start to rekindle that friendship as well. If you want to manage your first day nerves, you can do some breathing exercises like on your way to school or the night before. Do like a little meditation. That's what I like to do sometimes, just to help me feel less stressed and more prepared, because it really calms my mind and my body. If I just, instead of thinking about all the what ifs, I think about the good what ifs, the positive what ifs. What if I'm so confident that I make so many new friends? What if I get to meet so many new people who I had no clue about, who are so interesting, and like, wow, how have I not met this person before? You know, just think about all the good that could happen instead of all the bad, you know, which I know can be hard because we cannot always control our thoughts, but sometimes you can control your thoughts, and when you can, that's what you need to focus on. Focus on the good, because if you constantly focus on the bad, that's all you're going to get, especially in school. Like, and if you don't put in the effort, then you're not really going to get anything out of it either. And remember, everyone is feeling at least a little bit of nerves, even if they aren't showing it. They're feeling nervous to some point, to some extent. They are feeling nervous. So just keep that in mind. Like, don't put too much pressure on yourself, and don't put too much pressure on other people to be so perfect and all of that. Because at the end of the day, you're all nervous. You're all going back to school. You're all going to have to suffer from like 7 in the morning to 2 p.m. So just keep that in mind. Everyone is probably tired. Try to fix your own sleep schedule as well. It's going to help you out so much going into school. You know, be nice to yourself. Like, it's genuinely the best thing you can do to yourself. Be nice. Like, be nice to yourself so then you can gain confidence as you go into school. Because if you're mean to yourself, you're constantly putting yourself down, and you're like, oh, it's going to be such a horrible school year. My classes are so difficult. Like, what am I going to do? I'm panicking already. Where's it going to get you? That's not going to get you anywhere. So please just remember, be nice to yourself. Have confidence in yourself. It's going to be an amazing school year. You're going to follow along with me as I go through my own school year as well, on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure that would be really interesting to film as well. But, you know, just give yourself some leeway. Be flexible with your schedule. And if you need to change a class, go to your counselor and change the class. If it's too hard, it doesn't mean that, you know, you don't have to take that class. You're fully capable of moving down a level, you know. I know there's a lot of bad comments about moving down the class level or whatever, but it's okay. I promise you it's okay. If it's what's best for you, it's what's best for you, and that's what you need to keep in mind. Make new friends, have fun. You really need to have fun in school, especially. So just keep all that in mind. I will share a lot more as I actually get into the school year, so just be prepared for that. Okay, anyway, that's the end of the episode. I know I might have gone a little bit too fast, but, you know, just keep in mind those 3 main things. Keeping a positive mindset. I don't care if you have to write it on your wall. Make sure to remind yourself it's going to be okay. It's the first day of school. Everyone's going to be nervous. It's going to be okay. I promise you. I keep saying it, but that's what I keep telling myself too. You know, make sure you're prepared, you know, with your supplies, with the solid schedule that you need to have in place, and just keep yourself in a good place mentally before school and during school. I know it can be hard because I'm sure you have a lot going on as well, but just try and look forward to it. Like, try to find at least one tiny thing to be excited about. It's really going to help during the entire school year if you find at least one thing or one person that you can look forward to seeing every day. I have my first 2 classes with my best friend on both days, so that's something I'm looking forward to, and, you know, it just keeps me excited and keeps me looking forward to what's coming as well. And you know, if you have any of your own tips and tricks that you like to use, you can let me know. Or if you have any suggestions on what you want to see next, let me know as well. Make sure to follow, because I will be sharing my back to school journey as well. I'll be sharing my own schedule, get ready with me to go to school, all of that stuff I'll be sharing with you. I'll be making probably some videos about my college class I will be taking, some tips and tricks for that as well, as it'll be my first time going to a college class. Thank you for watching. It really means a lot, whoever's watching. I hope it helps. Good luck on going back to school. Make sure to follow along with me. You can follow me on Instagram as well, on Path to Progress with Jenny. I think I'll be making a TikTok sometime in the near future as well. And I always post on my story a poll about what you want to see next on my channel. So if you're interested in that as well, just let me know. I would really appreciate it. The support means so much. We're almost at 100 followers on Instagram. So if you go follow, it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I hope you all have a good day and have a good back to school. I'll be making a video soon as well. So just enjoy it, have fun, and bye-bye.